That's the part that hurts my feelings.
Why?
Because
you want to get all emotional.
Don't do that because
he a dude. He like, yeah, man, that's real.
that's how y'all operate as a woman. I'm just sensitive in that way. I like to hold relationships, especially one that has history. And then, like you mentioned, you guys both are big pillars in the community. Like,
and we can.
I guess if y'all could work together, it's all good.
Yeah, we can exist. We can coexist. But he never.
And then it's just so silly. I mean, not silly, but I mean, it's happened 3 years ago. It's not silly. Let me not diminish what happened to you, because that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying it seems as if there was just a lot of misunderstanding. He's in a very political realm. Mm-hmm. You're not. Mm-hmm. You're just doing what you felt was best for the community.
Right. I get all that, but at the end of all of that, I felt there should have been a apology. So even though he never apologized, I apologize.
I'd apologize. You didn't necessarily feel like you had to.
Yeah, but what I apologized for, I said, Mayor, I want to apologize to you, to Uche Bean, and to Ed Fields. And what I'm apologizing about is I hijacked y'all's program. Y'all asked me to speak about the census. I took it on my own to speak about what I wanted to speak about. Everything happened after that, so I'm apologizing for hijacking y'all's program. I had no right to do that.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Okay.
He was like, okay, bet.
You are so goofy. Well, okay, so I want to talk some more about, like, just the shift that you felt, because it's been 3 years ago since this happened. You've publicly talked about some of the shifts that have happened in your career as a result of what happened that day. You said that you lost thousands of followers. Have you regained that since then?
Oh, we regained way more.
Okay.
I'll tell you what happened, to be honest. The cool, conservative, logical white people.
The old school Republicans.
No, the cool ones.
Okay.
They stayed. Even though they might like the Confederacy and all that, they understood me. They liked that I doubled down and stood my ground.
Okay.
They stayed. They still support.
Because it's something that Democrats typically don't do.
Right.
And so they were like, oh, we found our match.
But they know I don't come at them, like, I don't pick fights with them.
Okay.
About political stuff. I just stand on what I believe in, which they respect. All I did was lose all the assholes. And then I replaced them with a whole bunch of black folks.
Okay.
All black folks was like...
Black folks outside of Birmingham or Alabama.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So now, whereas my shows used to be like 95, 98% white, now it's like a 60-40.
60% white. Okay. That was
going to be still good.
Yeah, and I was going to ask you, like, how has your audience shifted over time?
They
know
it's
grown and it's become more diverse.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now they know where I stand. I wasn't putting up a front, but I don't have to put up a front now.
Yeah.
And then I added a Q&A at the end. I would say about 90% of the shows during Q&A, they ask me about a statue or something politically related, and it's so great. I get to talk. Just take my time and answer, and it's always a great response.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I'm their black friend. I'm their BLM friend. They didn't have one.
Well, okay. So I love that you've regained your audience, but I know that you've spoken publicly about some of the relationships with brands that you've lost.
Right.
Vaguely called out Hibbett Sports.
Yeah.
But I know you've gained Jax as I don't know if a client is the right word, but as a brand that you're partnering with.
Right.
Were there any other brands that kind of surprised you where you were like, dang, like y'all felt the way about this?
University of Alabama. For sure.
I didn't know what level you were working with them. So
yeah, but I'll say for them though, I actually get it. I might not like it, might not agree with it, but I get it.
Business decision?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But how much much are they? It's the University of Alabama. How much are they really gonna be losing at the end of the day for aligning themselves?
You
with you?
would be surprised how many people behind closed doors
are devout racists with millions of dollars,
and they handle their problems and their issues behind closed doors. They'll never confront you. They'll probably smile in my face, this and that. But behind closed doors, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Wow,
you let him out there.
Man, it's something else.
So with my relationship with the university for probably 3 years, I helped them raise hundreds of thousands of dollars through the alumni chapters.
Okay.
So they would pay me to go to alumni chapters, and they would tell me, bro, these are some of the biggest numbers for our fundraisers we're ever seeing.
Were they wanting you to engage with Black alumni specifically,
All
or
of
just okay?
All of them. Like, you go, you get people to come, you get them hopefully to join the chapter, but they couldn't get a lot of interest like they wanted to get people to come to the alumni.
To just the
meetings.
Okay.
That's why I came in.
Gotcha.
Hey, Funnymaine is going to be there. So now everybody coming. I'm doing comedy. I'm shaking hands, kissing babies. We won multiple awards, at the Alabama banquet for, the crowds and the fundraising and everything. Like I said, I know it had to top into the hundreds of thousands. They had me host their sports banquet. It was cool. Got to meet Jalen Hurts and all these different people.
Mm-hmm.
But then after the statue thing, man, emails stopped. They stopped responding to the calls. Stop. So I was like,
so those hundreds of thousands of dollars did not compare to the millions of dollars that the racists behind the closed doors were going to contribute.
I talked with my contact person who had put all the shows together. I was like, man, give it to me straight, man. What's up?
Yeah.
He was like, dude. He's like, you smart. You know what it is. But it's just some who, if your name gets put on it, they're probably going to have something to say.
Yeah.
I was like, I get it.
Yeah.
So I ain't going to even try to go back down that road.
So you don't even care to have anything with them moving forward?
Time to move on.
Yeah.
Time to move on.
Yeah. So do you feel like this has been an opportunity for you to just clearly you're Birmingham through and through, but at the same time you're able to refocus and focus on a broader audience outside of Alabama?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's how God works, man, how things get replaced. So soon as they stop answering the calls, here come HBCU alumni calling. Mm-hmm. So now we got a contract with the SWAC. Mm-hmm. Now we're doing things with the CIAA and the SIAC. Mm-hmm. I just hosted the SWAC tournament.
Yeah,
and now we're working to do some. All their schools are like, hey, man, could you come speak? Could you come do this? Help us raise money?
Yeah. Much rather be doing that anyway.
And not only that, Auburn University, Mississippi State University. I got an email yesterday from the mayor of a city in South Carolina who's a Clemson grad. Mm-hmm. No, he hates Clemson. He called him Clem sucks in the email. South Carolina grad. He was like, man, could you come speak, help us raise some money? Absolutely. So if the university don't want it.
Let me ask you this.
Ain't gonna beg them.
I'm gonna get in your pockets just a teeny bit. How much does it cost for someone to get you to come to their school? Minimum. You're not moving. You're not going nowhere unless you're getting paid X dollars.
Depending on the size of the school and how I'm feeling that day and how to move the line. Anywhere between $25,000 to $5,000.
Okay.
Yeah, plus give me somewhere to stay.
So $2,500 to $5,000 depending on the school. Mm-hmm. Pay for my travel accommodations and still okay. That's I think that's fair.
Yeah. It's good. It's consistent, man. So life's good. Like I said at the beginning, life's good. With that whole statue fiasco, I won.
Yeah.
No matter what they try to say, God is good. I won. And not only that, but since that day, in 2020, there were no national conversations about Confederate statues or Confederate flags.
That's true.
Since that day at the park, The state of Mississippi has removed the Confederate flag from their
state flag.
From the state flag. NASCAR has banned the Confederate flag. Over 50 cities have removed Confederate statues.
Yeah.
We won.
Yeah. And you making more money. You got a bigger audience. You've been able to remove yourself from races without even trying to. Yeah, I it is funny how that works.
So many dubs, man.
Yeah.
God is good. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. God can, God will, God did.
So what's new now? You're on tour right now.
Marriage is new now.
Oh yeah, well okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump over that. Yes, you are newly married. What, 6 months in?
About 5. I stopped counting. I know in November it'll be 12. No, life is good, man. I love coming home to her. Very supportive. We're both in the industry where we like have to edit videos, do content, so we're able to bounce stuff off each other, help out. There's a level of understanding. I know not to bug her. She's editing, filming. She know not to bug me. And then we just have fun. Like both our families love each other. It's just a great situation.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great situation.
So how did you know like Devin was the one? Cause you
it's always a process. I never go into all I ever do, to be honest, is go into a relationship trying to be the best Jermaine I could be. I did that with the failed engagement relationship, with the other relationships in my life. If they saying that I'm saying I was perfect, but if they're saying I was like, they can't say I was like a cheater. They can't say I was embarrassing them. They can't say I was abusive physically or verbally.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not wrong because all they mamas still love me.
Oh.
Still call me son. So, but I wish everybody the best, man. Things don't work out, but I'm definitely with the person I was supposed to be with.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, that's important, having that right partner.
See, I ain't going to let you be messy.
I'm not trying to be messy. Oh, my God. Anyway, so you're on tour right now.
Yeah,
you're in So I know that you've already been in a few cities. And so, wait, the one thing that I have noticed whenever you go on tour is that there's not a date for Birmingham.
It's a lot behind that.
Yeah,
man.
tell me what the Birmingham Negroes have done.
They didn't do anything. I performed so much in Birmingham pre-tour. Like I had to go around to open mics, try out my stuff. Like I build the set here.
I guess I don't ever know about when you're doing it. I know that you do karaoke with Ricky on Mondays at Stardome.
Right.
That's the only thing I know of that you do as far as stand up in the city.
No, I just pop up at a lot of like indie shows and open mics. So you don't like
announce it? Okay.
So I give them a bunch of free comedy is what I'm saying. And by the time I get through that, I'm like, I'm focused on other cities. But I'm planning to get back here soon.
But why?
Everybody says that. There's nothing against Birmingham. It's nothing. I just perform here a lot.
You said there's a lot behind it, though. Is it because you feel like a lot of people gonna be hitting you up asking you for free tickets?
They are, but this is headquarters. This is home base. So I'm working in home base to get on the road to do my thing. If I ever do like film a special or something, it'll probably be here. But I don't know why everybody feels neglected that I'm not taking their money.
I am a fan of your work.
Yeah.
And I like the content that you put out. I haven't seen you do I haven't been to a Funnymaine stand-up where I've seen you on stage do a set in years.
It's been about 2 years.
Well, for me, it's been longer than that because I want to say it was before I even moved to Texas. So we're talking about probably close to 10 years ago. Now, part of that is because, me being here, but like I be looking for it. I be like, okay, so here are the tour dates. I don't see Birmingham on here. I guess I got to catch them at karaoke. So like the people who are fans who don't necessarily like know much about like the indie shows and stuff like that, how do they know where to catch you if it's not at karaoke?
I be thinking all of them follow me on social and they'll see when I post that I'm going to this room. But yeah, I guess they want like a show. But good people of Birmingham, I will take your money soon. Gee whiz.
Wait, you mentioned a special, so is that in the works?
Yes.
You working with like a network or?
We'll probably, the network's moving too slow for me. Keep in mind, a lot of them are out of LA and New York. As I've had many meetings with these folks and agencies and tried to sign with them, they still don't get it. They don't understand what's going on in the South. They don't understand that connects. And it's not just me. I went and saw my guy Trey Crowder last night. He's the liberal redneck.
Okay.
He was talking about it. Like, these networks, they're casting British actors to play redneck characters. And he was like, hello. So we got a culture down here they don't understand. They don't know what to do with college football. They don't know what to do with our past. Only thing they know how to do is make a slave movie, a civil rights movie with a white hero or a dumb character.
Well, even for the people who are in LA and New York, a lot of times they also criticize the networks and the streaming services and stuff for the same thing because they always miss the mark. Like, they're more focused on the revenue. They're more focused on the business aspect than the product itself and how that's going to resonate with an audience.
They don't understand this audience.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of, I'll be honest, there's not a lot of shows that are catered to just conservative white people. And there's a huge audience. Fox News took advantage of it, but not in the way that we want. But I think Roseanne was probably the closest show that they had. And then she got the boot, and they're just left unentertained.
Yeah.
They're probably still watching wrestling. Just for real.
Yeah.
There was a time where they had the Dukes of Hazzard, Mama's Family, All in the Family.
What was
Mama's
that
Family.
that reality show? Ducks or
Duck Dynasty. That's gone.
Yeah.
So they don't have anything that they can relate to.
I never thought about that.
So.
That's interesting. Well, I mean, I'm sure you know about like Andrew Schultz, but like I've heard him even talk about how like he had to move on from the networks. He was like, y'all don't get it. I'm going to do my own thing. And he's found a way to monetize it probably times 10 what any network would have maybe given him monetarily.
The only reason I would go on a network right now is to get people back to my socials. Once you got them locked in your socials, you can
keep them. Yeah.
That's it. You can talk to them. You can sell stuff to them. You can tell them about your shows. The hell I need a network for?
Yeah.
Except for to get me more eyeballs.
Yeah.
Hey, come follow me on social.
So a special is coming in 2023?
I ain't say that, Cody.
Well,
Stop trying to get the scoop.
I'm trying to help you out. People want to know what's next. We already talked about how you don't give Birmingham people what they want. So what's coming?
I got to finish this tour.
Okay.
Then I got to rest a little bit. Got to spend family time. We always, travel with the families during the summertime. Then it's my birthday in August. And after that, we'll be back in the football season. So that's my busy time. So
yeah, okay. So I
guess
where
am I film at?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how you manage your time. Sure. Okay. Well, look. There's my only request that I am able to get some kind of exclusive interview, behind the scenes, something whenever you do the special. That's all I'm asking for. Okay. Thank you. Got it. So maybe 2024.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
You have a place in mind because it's going to be in Birmingham.
I like intimate places. I don't want nothing big. I like something with like 50 to 100 people. Man.
Oh, really?
That's all I want. I don't want no big auditorium right now. I know that'll come. I could do like.
I definitely thought you were going to say like Alabama Theater.
I like it, but not for where I'm at right now. Okay. Right now, I want to intimately talk to people. Like
you want to be on your Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. I want a podcast interview, but everybody else gets to watch it.
So let me get 10 minutes of that special.
Here you go.
I'm just saying.
I'll see what I can do, Cody.
Okay,
you're not going to get me to make promises online, okay? I just told you I had to fight with politicians. I learned a little, okay?
I'm not a politician.
I know, but I know how to politic now.
Okay. Look at you. All right. Well, then we know that you have your tour, so everybody can go to funnymaine.com to get their tickets for your tour. That you're primarily in the South, like between the Southeast, and you go to the Midwest a little bit, Chicago. Where all you go?
We coast to coast, baby.
Oh, you go out to LA and everything too?
Yeah, I got the West Coast run coming up. We're gonna do Seattle, then Phoenix, then LA. Then I think from there it's Dallas and Houston. But yeah, we've done DC, New York, sold out St. Louis, Chicago sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we've been getting it.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And everybody on the, I mean, I feel like East Coasters are easier to like, I think for so many people who live on the East Coast, like they're people are originally from the South, so they get it. But I feel like West Coasters, like they adapt to the content really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're cool. They especially people that migrated out there. Like they want to, of course, you have to tie it in at every city. You know, I just kind of like give them an update from Alabama. It'd be silly stuff, but like, all right, y'all, this what's going on back at home.
Yeah, it's still racist. They racist everywhere. It don't even matter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, yeah. Okay. Well, that's what's up. So you got the rest of your tour coming up, and people can find tickets at funnymaine.com.
Funnymaine.com. You can find all my socials, everything. Go to funnymaine.com.
Okay. And then the special coming up in 2024. We look forward to it.
Featuring Cody. I'm gonna let you open the show. I'm gonna let you do 10 minutes of comedy up front.
Absolutely not. I'm not a comedian. I'm gonna let you be the comedian. I'll come out there and say hello, everybody. Funnymaine is coming. All right, clap it up. And I'll go sit down.
I ain't even mad at this hustle.
See?
I ain't even mad.
See, you gotta respect it. All right, y'all. Well, thanks so much for watching this interview with Funnymaine Johnson. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, comment, ask any questions that you have. Tell me what you think. Who I should interview next. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.